Hello guys, today I'm going to be fixing a Bissell Powerforce Bagless Turbo. Now look, I know how I started this introduction, it was pretty quick, but I'm just excited right now. I just got this today for like $20 on Facebook Marketplace, and it's an old vacuum, but I gotta admit, I actually hate those new ones, and this is my favorite, so I'm going to be disassembling it and cleaning it because it's filthy. We're going to be starting off with the basics, obviously. The extension one, the crevice tool, take that off. This dusting brush combo tool, take that off. The hose, obviously. Give me a moment, this is difficult. I changed the zooming part so it's easier to show you it. So, crevice tool, the combo brush, and the hose. Hose is like twist and snap off, but it's so like hard to do it. I'm gonna take off the handle. It should be just 2 screws on both. Alright, now that you have taken off the handle, which was just 2 screws like I said, I'm just gonna remove the basics, you know, the cyclone as well, empty this dirt container, and the filters. And also this down here. I forgot to show you that. Anyway, just do that and I'll be back. Alright, so you remove this HEPA filter down there, the cover and that. You're going to remove the pre-motor filter, this I don't know what you call it. It's a tiny little filter right here. It's not even really a filter, just a coverage. Remove that from here. You're going to remove the dirt container like I did. And think about it. Oh yeah, we're going to remove this. And how you do that, so how you remove that this cover thing is 1 screw right here, and I'm assuming you just pry it off. Actually, I'm gonna get this out later. You know what, I'm just gonna focus on this. I'll get that out later. I'm sorry, but it's just difficult pulling this out. I'll just do this. Because right now, I'm pretty tired and I already want this video to end. Unscrewed these things that are holding this down. So, yeah, I'm sorry that I went too far ahead, but basically, you had this little cover right here. You had these tabs. There's a tab right here, tab right here, tab right here, and then tab right here. You pull on those. It's pretty hard. I mean, obviously it's meant to stay there, so that's why it's difficult. But I promise you I'm not lying. And those are tabs that actually change the belt really easily instead of taking apart the whole damn thing. So once you pull that out, you pull out the brush roll. So you just pull out the brush roll. Now the belt, just gonna pretty much hold up. Oh yeah, that's why I had you guys pull these out earlier, those 2 screws, one. But in order to yank it out, you're gonna have to unscrew this one right here, just a single screw. So after you unscrewed that, it's completely free. Even the belt, you won't even have to yank out the belt. So you just pull it out like that, see? And I'm gonna continue going into this. So from what I'm looking at, there's a screw right here. So that's 1 screw, that's 2 screw, that's 3, that's 4. So unscrew those 4 screws. So once you unscrew it and remove it, you get this. Basically what comes out, this is the main thing that was screwed in. And alongside comes out your little hose, small hose, and the extra wheels. So I'm just rechecking. Oh yeah, I'm assuming this rubber can come off. Let's see how. So you see this notch? Let me wipe that off. It has a notch, you see? And you just gotta connect it in there. See? So that's how you take out this little rubber bumper. Ugh. Let me inspect this. So yeah, that's wash. So you can wash all of these parts except for the electrical stuff, you dumbass. And do not wash the brush roll because it has bearings. Don't. So now that we're done with basically the extra parts, let me just push this. We're gonna deal with the actual motor now. And now what you're gonna unscrew is, hold up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You're gonna unscrew 6 screws. Alright, so after you're done unscrewing them, you're just gonna pull it out and yeah, there's your motor. Right now, I'm gonna get to the headlight. Alright, you're just gonna very carefully pry it out from right here, from this little corner, with a flathead. I think mine is more like a pull-out one. Now be careful, cause your fingers could be cut, I meant. So the Bissell Powerforce Bagless Turbo headlight is just a flat one, so you're just going to pull it out like that. Wiggle it out carefully. Don't be stupid and break it. I think mine is blown. Don't unscrew the headlight area. That's all I gotta say. You're just gonna... Alright, so pull that out. I'm just trying to remove the cord and stuff. Okay, so where the little pedal is, see this little blocks? At the bottom there's a little notch you have to pry up with a flathead, and on top there's a notch. It's pretty hard, but there you go, your motor is free. See? Now you gotta trust this. It's easy. Crap, I forgot. Now I'm gonna remove this, and then I should be done. Oh yeah, and one more thing I gotta specify. For the brush roll, in order to clean it, I mean, I don't even need to show you washing this. This is all washing except the motor, obviously, and the brush roll. So, for your brush roll, check if it spins, the bearing specifically, if it spins good. And all you're gonna need, so look, what I gotta say is, grab like a blade or an X-Acto knife, any kind of blade. Cut these little extra strands of hair off that's not supposed to be there, it was just tangled around. Then, you cannot wash it. So what I would say is, grab some like rubbing alcohol, or even just like a warm damp cloth, like a nice cloth, and just wipe it really, really well. You should just have a nice brush roll in general. You can't really take out the motor. I don't know how to remove that tiny little thing. It's a pain in the ass, but either way you're done. I'm just going to quickly show you how to remove this. There we go. I just had to put some strength into it. You lay down your flathead underneath, and you just go, and there you go. You just gotta push it hard. There you go. So, remember what I told you. All of this is washing, except the cord in the motor. Brush roll. Check if it spins. I can't really. There you go. Mine spins well. Brush roll to clean it. Grab a blade, cut off those extras wrapped around strands, and wipe it down with a nice damp cloth. Oh, and one more thing. Unscrew these two and just pull this off, and that should be it. Alright guys, so now that your parts are fully dried and everything, and I must admit, my filter is not dry, but other than that, everything is dry on this. So once everything is dry, we're gonna be putting it back together now. I'm gonna show you how to put in the motor and how to put it together, blah blah blah. I'll show you. Alright, so you place the little switch part that's basically place a switch, and the little tip of the switch, you place it in where the little red part of the pedal is. Anyways, you place in the motor like this. Now, how I run my wire, the actual cord wire, they're like this, see? Like that. Remember, when you're putting this little piece in, you have to always... There's clamps, so it's going to be difficult, but once you get it in, check out, do you see that like little cutout line right there? That's where your two little cables, the black and red, go into. And then, I suppose you just place it on. So once you put it in, you gotta tighten those 5 bolts, and then I'm gonna show you what to do next. Okay, so enough of that. I'll finish it off later, but we're gonna focus on the brush roll plastic. I don't know what you call this. Let's just focus on it anyways. Anyways, actually, the rubber, you know the rubber bumper? This part, you're gonna hook it into the notches right here, and then you're gonna place this down, and it's 4 screws only. Alright, now that you have bolted it in, we're gonna be connecting this vacuum to this. Give me a moment. Alright, you're gonna hook it in there. This side is just plastic. This other... Okay, look, you're gonna be tilting this to the right like this. And you're gonna connect the hook in the metal thing, and then you can rest it down like this. Then you're gonna grab these 2 plastic pieces. So there's 2 screws each. You're gonna plop them in like that. Like that. So 4 screws in total. Bolt that in. Once you have bolted it in, it should be securely connected, both of these main parts. You're gonna flip it over now. Hold up. Okay, like I was saying, we're gonna flip it over. Now we're gonna be connecting this. Alright, now that you pushed it in the hose, you're gonna lift up the vacuum again. And you're gonna set up here, it should be just a single screw. Alright, now that you screwed it in, which is just a single screw back here, make sure it's tight. You're gonna reflip it again. Alright, you're gonna place your brush roll in. There's like a little square notch right here. Line it and place it in. You're gonna have to shove it in, it's pretty difficult. Crap. Anyways, you're just okay, look. Put the belt over your brush roll before you place it in. I'm an idiot. Alright, once you finally got it in properly, at least for me, you're gonna bring your belt and you're gonna drag it all the way up there. Do you see this metal piece? That's the motor that spins it to make the brush roll spin. Gonna hook it over it really well. Once you get it in, I'm sorry, I'm just exhausted. It's pretty tight to get up there, so it's difficult. But once you get it in, check if it spins. Alright, enough of that. Anyways, that piece back there. Gonna plop this in. Like that. And for this, it's easy. There's no tabs, by the way. If you don't know. No tabs. I mean, there's no screws. I'm an idiot. That's what I was trying to say. So you're just gonna push it down. Give me a moment. Once you got that in, you're just gonna push it in. Directly in. Remember, there's a tab right here, tab right here, tab right here, and there's a tab up there. That's it. I guess we just start with the rest. We're almost done, basically. That's all I gotta say. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I don't have the reclining, the spring is missing from here, so it's not holding it in. Also, by the way, I do have the light bulb, but it's blown out. Yes, the light bulb is blown out. But I'll show you guys in an extra video when I finally decide to upload again. When I get the part, I'll show you how to put it in, your older style Bissell. New ones, they don't even come with this at all, and I mean it. Look, some do, but like not the actual light bulb style. Give Give me a moment. You're just gonna place this in. So the way you slide it in is you connect this end into it first, and then on this side, you can grab your flathead and you're just gonna press against it so that way it can fit in there to the little notch hole connecting thing. I forgot what you call it. Anyways, once you got it in, hold up. Light this back. Anyways, we're gonna start with this. It requires... Sit down. Basically, it just requires 2 screws. And those 2 screws in general are these ones. I don't know what you call them, but they're like tiny. They have this flat where you screw it in, the holes. So only 2 screws bolted in. Anyways, once you bolt it in, check if it locks. The usual crap, but we're gonna do this now. So basically, you gotta put it in the right position. Just make sure it clips in with these 2. You can see it. Make sure it clips in and then screw that tiny little screw into there. And that should be it. Oh yeah. So let me show you the rest. Your cyclone. Once you just gotta screw it in to the right to lock it in, and there you go. Right. Hold up. Now that you slide in your dirt container, you gotta clip it in like this. There you go. Your filter's supposed to be inside, but yet again, mine is wet. We're just gonna focus on the accessories and the handle. In order to even put the hose, or even just the crevice tool, you're gonna need to connect the handle. It'll be like this. Hold up. Alright. So now, you got these, you're gonna need those long ass screws. I'm gonna bolt them in, just only 2. Now that you got it screwed in, grab your crevice tool. There we go. Give me a moment. Oh, just a second. Anyways, gonna grab your little dusting brush combo tool. I had the hose. There you go, all done, fully assembled.